Louis, are you so busy sucking up to Charles that you can't pick up the phone? I want you to come over today and give me a detailed progress report on KSUH. Do you understand?
Julius. Julius, could you tell him to turn it off, please? Please? Julius, you're supposed to email me the minutes of yesterday's meeting. Julius!
The latest in noise-cancelling technology.
Noise cancelling or boss cancelling, Julius?
Good one, bro, son.
What? Feeling under the weather?
Sinuses, all this dust.
You should report that to HR.
Do me a favor, call Derek. He won't stop calling me until you call him back.
What? Sorry. These are pretty good.
It drowns everything out, right? It's like you're underwater, but, without the water.
Call Derek now.
He can't just summon me as and when he pleases. I'm the goddamn CEO, for crying out loud.
Don't tell me, tell him, or better yet, go to the hospital, tell him to his face.
I'll call him. Hello, Dad. No. I've not been ignoring your calls. I just got out of a meeting. This afternoon. Sorry, Charles is back in town and I've got back-to-back meetings after that, so don't miss me too much. Wait, he just hung up on me.
Is Charles really back?
No, I just said that so he get off my back.
So also just let them know that we'll get back to them on the termination clauses. As for the other stuff,
Everyone,
it's totally fine.
Charles is on the way up.
Right now?
You really didn't know?
You said he was coming back next week.
Surprise attack.
Charles!
Welcome back, Charles.
It's good to be back.
Stop! Charles, we weren't expecting you till next week. We're giving this place a little facelift.
Well, I'll be using your office.
Only a few applicants met your 9 a.m. deadline for the supporting materials.
See, we managed to weed out those applicants who were not serious.
Looks like boss ladies got direct competition.
Oh? Silky Tao Hui. I didn't see them yesterday.
They just sent in their application right before the deadline. They're really well prepared, even included their presentation deck.
They do look like they know what they're doing.
All right, let's start.
So, James, what's it like working under Louis?
Fine.
Really? Fine?
Yes, fine. No, it's not fine.
So what's not fine about it? Louis?
I know what you're trying to do, Charles. Knock it off.
What am I trying to do, James?
Forget it. Okay, let's carry on with the meeting.
Yes, we should.
I've got the stats for the monthly social.
No, not now, Shira. James, I want you to enlighten me. What do you think I'm trying to do?
You really want me to get into this?
Enough. Charles, back off. James, Denise says you have a conference call. Why don't you go get ready? Louis, let's begin the meeting.
Whatever you say.
When I ring my bell, I expect you to be here immediately. Not 7 minutes and 32 seconds later. Standards here have really dropped. I want to speak to your CEO. Tell him Derek Shelley wants to see him.
Mr. Shelley, I see you're getting stronger.
I don't know why we pay our doctors. They never seem to have anything to do.
I was doing my rounds and checking on patients. You really shouldn't be losing your temper with the staff.
You are dinner's boy. Good. Since you're so free, you can bring me some of that nasi kerabu your mother's restaurant is so famous for.
Congratulations. Silky Tao Hui has been shortlisted for the pitch. Don't mention it. All I did was encourage you to apply for the KSF funding. Good job, by the way, on your proposal and PowerPoint deck. It was so fast and efficient, considering I only told you about it 3 days ago.
You can thank me when you get the grunt.
Louis, I need to talk to you.
We have things to discuss I can't hear.
Oh, no secrets between us. Come on, yo.
You need to go and see Derek.
No, can't do. It's Charles's first day back. Why don't you go see him? Get him off my back for a while.
He wants to see you. He's very specific.
Oh, please. He's your dad, too. Wait, he misses you. That's why he's been calling you.
Not him that's calling. It's the chief nurse at the hospital. Derek's been giving the nurses hell, insisting on seeing the CEO of KSUH.
Derek's breathing fire again? I thought he'd be more zen after his R&R in prison.
Well, now the nurses refuse to go anywhere near Derek's room, and they're going to HR with an official complaint unless he apologizes.
Fine, let them go to HR. That's not even part of KSUH or GFBH anymore. Complain all they want.
He's your dad, Louis.
No, Louis. If a member of the public has a complaint, then we should deal with it. I'll personally pay my visit.
Oh, you're going?
Yes, and you're coming along with me.
Hello, Derek.
My, if it isn't the chairman himself. Suggestion for you, chairman. You should include this nasi kerabu in your hospital menu. Look what the cat dragged in.
Well, good to see that you're fit as a fiddle. Perhaps it's time you're discharged?
Oh, I'm not that fit. Still some aches and pains here and there.
Oh, so you want to linger here a little longer?
It's very comfortable.
You sure you're happy here? Nothing to complain about?
Nothing at all.
So you admit that you're just kicking up a ruckus over nothing? Torturing the nurses without a just cause?
What? I didn't.
If you're happy, then I'm sure you wouldn't mind apologizing to the nurses for your rude behavior and start treating the staff with respect. Hospital policy.
You want me to apologize?
Yeah? It's not that hard, Derek. You just have to lose a little bit of face, that's all. No skin off your nose, right?
Louis, say something.
Sorry, Dad. Rules are rules.
Look, nice catching up with you, but Louis and I should go grab lunch.
Louis, stay. I want to talk to you.
No. Louis and I got a very important lunch. So enjoy your stay and don't forget about the apology. Let's go, Louis. Sorry, Dad. Rules are rules. That's all you can muster up? You know you're like a 5-year cow with your hand in a candy jar by your daddy.
Story of my life.
I suppose it's hard being Derek Shelley's son. You know your dad is so insecure and dissatisfied with his own life that he goes all out to make you feel small.
Dad? Insecure?
But Derek went straight from prison to GFPH. One institution to another. He's fit as a fiddle, yet he chooses to stay in the hospital. You know why?
He likes to be institutionalized?
Well, you're looking at an old man, very proud old man, who's obviously afraid of re-entering society. A world that he's not Mr. Derek Shelley, the CEO, anymore. Right now, he's just a weak old man trying to hold on to as much control as he can.
And he does this by bullying me and the staff. That's why he'd rather stay here than at home.
Yeah. Now, here's a personal KPI for you, Louis. Man up to your father. You look like a trainee nurse terrified of losing her job.
Yes, boss.
You're the CEO. Act like one. Except your boss.
Which is you?
Yeah, obviously.
So Charles and Louis went to see Derek? Yep. I don't know who's gonna survive the visit, Derek or Louis. If I was Louis, I'll watch my back. Anania's got Charles wrapped around her little finger. I wouldn't compete, Shira. Anania is a league on her own. Her influence over Charles goes way back.
What do you mean?
Charles was the one who gave Louis and me the order to bring Kenneth back to Singapore from Perth.
That was months ago. They haven't been in contact since 6 years ago. So he's been planning to bring Anania back for that long?
Lewis told me Charles wanted us to inform Kenneth that the Fruitanger project wasn't hitting the target. I took his word for it. I didn't double-check the numbers at the time.
But you checked later?
According to the big data analysis progress reports, Fruitanger wasn't that far from the target.
So why was Charles insistent on bringing Kenneth back?
Yes. I'll see you soon.
Hey, Nanya.
Yeah? What's this?
It's lunch. Don't read too much into it, just my leftovers.
How do you know I haven't eaten?
Because I know I loaded with a ton of work at the meeting this morning, and knowing you won't eat until it's all done.
Wow. Boss with a conscience.
We're a rare species.
Ella, had your lunch already?
Yes, I'm heading back to the office. You finished the KSUH Foundation presentation, Dad?
Yeah, just made it in time for the 9 o'clock deadline. So tired now.
You going home to sleep?
No, I'm going to visit Debbie first. Today is visiting day.
There's always next week. It's not like she's going anywhere.
Did she tell you she'll be out sooner than expected? Good behavior, early release.
Yeah, she told me the good news when I visited her last week.
I better get going.
Ella, your acting's very good. Debbie told me you only went to see you once, weeks ago, when you first went in.
Do you want to talk? Have you gone to visit her after that one time? So don't point fingers at me when you're just as bad as me.
Thank you. I missed having this when we were in Perth.
Bubo terigu.
We used to have this all the time when Mum was working here. She packed the leftovers home.
So, what about Perth do you miss the most?
Every single thing. School, friends.
But your family wasn't planning on staying there forever, surely.
Yeah, we were. Auntie Ananya and Dad really liked being there.
So if your dad didn't have to come back for Potentia, all of you would be staying in Perth?
For sure.
Even Ananya?
Of course. Auntie Ananya really liked being out of the corporate grind in Perth. I don't know what it is about being in Singapore and at KSUH, but the minute she got back and got the job offer, she changed completely. The old, ambitious, workaholic Auntie Ananya was back. My mum would have scolded her.
Hi, you're alone?
No, Yoke's inside getting coffee. We just came to grab a quick lunch.
I see. Shen, I hope Yang didn't get you into too much trouble going home so late the other day.
Had a word with him about his tardiness.
Do you reckon he might have issues with you and Yoke getting married?
Doesn't matter. Issues or not, we're still getting married.
Do you want me to talk to Yang? I mean, he was so reluctant to leave that day, I practically have to force him to go.
I don't think it's the marriage that's bothering him. It's probably the thought of having to see my parents again.
Oh, right. I forgot about the meet the parents trip. It must be upsetting to you too.
It's something that the two of us have to deal with, sooner or later. I just hope that Yoke isn't too bothered by it.
Good luck. And if there's anything I can do to help the situation, please let me know.
Thank you, Ella. I know you've been a support to Yoke. I appreciate it.
Happy to help. It's fate. Whatever affects Yoke affects me too. Our lives are always entwined.
I'm needed back at the hospital.
Go ahead. I'll let Yoke know.
Thanks.
Bye.
Ella.
Hi, Shen left. He had to head back to the hospital.
Oh. Are you heading to the office? I'll give you a lift.
Yeah, thanks.
Ella, let's go.
Bro, don't.
What?
Bro, you think people are blind? You gotta stop looking at her like that, man. All right, she's getting married soon. And as it is, you're already in enough trouble with this whole investigation. Can you just listen to ma'am?
Well, I've been following her advice to keep a low profile.
Then why did you go out for dinner with Yoke and Dr. Shen?
To prove that Yoke and I have nothing to hide.
Well, it has the opposite effect. Because all the netizens are saying is that it's a big cover-up for your affair with Yoke.
Well, if the keyboard warriors want to type, there's nothing I can do, right?
Well, look, you're already in Mam's bad books, right? Can you not make things worse?
Maybe I should just quit.
Okay, just stay away from Yoke. The further, the better.
Ananya, can you pass this to Kenneth? I can't find him and I need to head out for a meeting.
What is this?
Frutangia's progress report over the last 5 years. Trends, player profiles, big data analysis. It'll be useful info for the Lady Lemon app that Kenneth is working on.
Did he ask for this?
No, I just thought I'd print it out for him. I know he doesn't like looking at all these numbers off his laptop screen.
Thanks, Shira. That's very helpful. Kenneth, come to my office now.
Hey, what's up?
Close the door. You said we had to move back from Perth because Frutangia wasn't doing well and they were going to pull the plug.
Yeah. They would keep Frutangia on account that I came back to upgrade it. Louis was insistent. Why are you asking this now?
Well, according to this, Frutangia was doing pretty okay. There was no reason to pull the plug.
What? So, I uprooted my family for nothing? All that crap from Nina was for nothing?
Well, let's not jump to conclusions just yet.
It's been 6 months and she still says that I ruined her life because we came back. I'm gonna give Louis a piece of my mind.
This doesn't sound like something Louis would do.
You're right. It smells of Charles Kwan.
Let me go talk to him.
Numbers don't lie, Ananya. People do. He's just gonna feed you with more lies.
Maybe. Probably. But I am not gonna take it lying down.
Back to work. Yep.
Ella, are you not going to escort me to the meeting room like the last time?
Hi, Mr. Yo. Who are you meeting today?
Emily, for the KSF funding. Hey, you know what? Boss Lady Tao Hui also applied for the funding, which means your ex-mother, who is now your current mother, is going to pitch to your current mother. I guess we can call it the mother of all pitches.
Excuse me, I need to use the ladies.
See you later.
You're not presenting with your mother at the pitch? I didn't see your name in the supporting documents.
I have nothing to do with boss lady. Go and present for what? I don't want somebody say we get along again.
This is your one and only chance to impress Emily, and you're not going to take it?
You and Charles are the same. Just because Emily is a Tianjin xiaojie means I must be interested in her.
Who are you kidding? I've seen the way you look at her.
Rubbish. Emily is married to James, and James is my brother. I want potong berjalan, my bro, okay?
You know what? You are just a wannabe who will do whatever it takes to play in the big leagues. Don't think I've forgotten about the money you took for Yoke. My money. Anyway, let's not discuss deep, dark secrets in broad daylight, shall we?
So all of this was a ploy to move us back to Singapore and eventually lure me back into KSUH?
I wish I could tell you differently.
So all of that is true. I can't believe you would stoop that low.
Just like you, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I had to work very hard to get to where I am today. But I can see the hunger in your eyes, the ambition. If only someone will give you your big break.
Okay. Why are you telling me all this?
I know a kindred spirit when I see one. Someone who is willing to do whatever it takes to move up in the world. I admire that in a man.
Kenneth, Nathan, Nikki, Nina, they had lives there. Heck, we had great lives back in Perth.
A simple but dull life.
It's none of your business what kind of life I choose.
Adnan, you're amazing at your job. You're one of the most remarkable executives I have ever met. Now, someone of your caliber should be hiding in Perth playing housewife.
Well, that's just your opinion. You have no right to meddle with our lives.
CEO of Quan Shelley United Holdings. That's where I see you in time to come.
What?
Now, granted, there's a clause that says that only a Shelley can hold the position of CEO at KSUH. But James doesn't want to be CEO. Yoke's obviously not ready, and Lewis, let's not even go there.
Look, I'm flattered. Okay, I am. But I'm happy where I am.
You're happy. You got what it takes to be CEO. Okay? Derek saw that in you and he groomed you himself. And the Shelley kids, they can't hold a candle to you.
I don't want to be CEO, much less CEO of KSUH.
Please, you're telling me you never had this thought? Not even 5 years ago.
Okay, fine. You got me. I did think about it 5 years ago, okay? But that was then. I have a family to think of now. I need to devote time for the kids.
But there are a lot of CEOs out there who are mothers as well. Like, you're practically doing the job of a CEO before. When Derek was in a coma, you're right by James's side helping him. Okay, now that you're back, you're just as committed to the job as before. Now the only thing that's missing is what? The title of CEO. A title that you more than deserve.
Sorry, do you happen to have the extra phone?
What?
Zara doesn't have a phone and you said that you have an extra phone.
Oh, that. I think I left it at work.
It's fine. I don't need a new phone. Zadi's the only one who messaged me anyway.
Zara, things gonna change.
Maybe you can message Ilya and see how she's doing.
Why don't you ask her yourself?
So what happened between us, I don't think she wants to talk to me. Kak, do you know how she's doing? You don't know or you're not telling me?